Yeah, rating. This is garthrs, the Dallas Adventure with another episode of StarMade on the Star Server Squadron. Oh, and I forgot to look in this chest, but after watching Dracker's view, I know what's in there. It's the original blueprint from here. But I've made numerous changes to this, so we're just going to go ahead and stick with this blueprint. And I've got a couple of comments that said the tusks look nice, so I'm going to leave them for now. All right, so I've done a lot of work on here. Actually, this is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to come over here. Yeah, see, yeah. I've done a little bit of work. I got a feedback in one of my comments that said that the details look nice. However, the hallways still looked pretty bland. And I thought, I spruced that up with a little bit of lighting. But the comment also said, maybe not just some randomness and lighting, but some details. So I thought, that's a good point. And I'm what you would call thick-skinned. If you give me feedback and it's like your crap sucks, and that's your feedback, then I'm like, okay, thanks for the input. Thanks for no help though. But when a comment, is negative about what I've done, but helpful, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I can take criticism if it comes with, I liked your stuff, however, you might want to put more X on the Y. And I'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because it gave me a direction to go. And that's kind of what I did here. I went with that direction. Let's go ahead and just assume that, it all looked like this, which I kind of like the white walls and the white ceiling mixture. And I'm going to stick with them for right now. But I decided to put some ducting in here that would look kind of cool. So that's what I did. I kind of went through here and put some ducting in and ended it with some shield capacitors, just so it it mixed it up. We got a little bit of motion behind the grill there. And then I put these these control panels, which this one needs to be a thing. Let's make the thing. I put the control panels in there so that it would break up the monotony of the wall. And I wouldn't have thought about that had I not got that feedback. And I appreciate that. So thank you once again. Don't know who said it because my memory is crap. But for the most part, yeah, it's appreciated when you guys give me feedback, especially feedback that helps me. I love it. Even if it may suck to hear. It's not very creative or whatever. That's fine. I don't have a problem with not being creative, or taking feedback about not being creative, because it's something I can fix. And being creative, we went in here, barely creative, and I made very, very templated bedrooms. We got a bed on one side, a desk on the other, with a little display here, just to keep everybody informed of what's going on. Some bedrooms are bigger than others, and they have bigger desks. But for the most part, it is exactly just like this. The bed is always on the aft portion, and the dresser is always on the front portion. I also went into the captain's quarters here, and I made... Let me tab G this so you guys can see a little bit better. And I made his bedroom look a little more spiffier. Juiced up the doorways, put in a couple of command consoles so he can see what's going on. And I came up with this little shower head idea that has little... tentacles that come down, and you can like pull one for hot water, pull one for cold water, pull one for like maybe a sonic shower or something like that. And that's kind of the idea that I had for that. Little desks here with a little leg that sticks out, pretty cool. Something for him to bump his knees on when he's moving around in here, just nothing special. And using that shower head idea brought me down here, where I added them to this, cleaned up the corners a little bit, and took out some of the lighting, because it was crazy bright in here. It's probably still crazy bright in here, but this is kind of the shower, and when you get in here, it's not as bright. And you're taking a shower and you're peeing in the drain like everybody does, right? Everybody does that, right? Everybody? Oh? I'm just kidding. I don't pee in the shower, I swear. Anyway, so I'm actually going through the hallways, even though I don't need to. I put a lot of detail into the interior here, and this is kind of what I was shooting for. I put these in here kind of just to break it up so that it's not just one big white hallway. And they carry on into here, into the server racks, where all the main frame of the computer works. I thought that was a pretty nice touch myself, and I was pretty happy with it. Also added, I'm going to go back to tab G here so I can see this. Also added a piercing effect computer and a punch-through effect computer. And what these actually do when they're not tied to a weapon, if you click on the detail here, it'll actually show you. The efficiency is 79.4%. It's basically an armor hit point deduction bonus. When something is shooting at me, and let's say it's starting to eat through my armor pretty quickly, I can turn on the punch through, and that'll actually slow down the damage it does to that. So that's cool. And if we come over here to this one, I don't know why I didn't just click here and hit on the details, you'll actually see that I have two groupings of this one. They're pretty much the same size. They're on opposite sides of the ship. What they do is actually absorb damage. So instead of reducing it, it absorbs it. So it still does the same amount of damage, it just not all of it gets through. It's kind of the same thing, but two different things. So I just thought it looked neat, mixing it up a little bit. And you guys are like, well, Garth, you've done so much work without us. Whatever shall we do? You'll get over it. It's all good. Anyway, the only section that we really have left right now is engineering. And what I've decided is I'm going to bring engineering in later. For right now, I'm going to call this ship 90% complete. And what I'm going to do is I am going to actually commence with the building. Actually commence with the building, because I do have a few things that I need to do, specifically do some turrets. I don't have any turrets on this puppy, but I like doing the turrets on the already built ship. It's just easier for me, because then you start this one and then you have to come out of the ship and then come over here and actually get into that one, when I can just fly around on top and not have to worry about it. So that's what we're going to do. We are actually going to build the Warthog today. I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know. It does look a lot better in here, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, see, this is why I like feedback. You guys give me feedback, and it turns out freaking delicious and makes me want to just go yum, 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 and I eat it up, and it works for me. And I definitely fill that hole in. Definitely fill the hole in. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to build the Warthog that actually looks like a puma, and we are going to work on the turrets today. I'm so excited. We're already 7 minutes in, and I haven't done anything. Just giving you a brief overview of what's been going down in your absence. There is that, of course, obviously. Hey, Fuse is on. Did he say hi to me? No, I never notice when people say hi to me, and I always forget to look and see if they're there. He's probably busy, or he would say hi. Probably in his video right now. I was like, oh God, Garth is here. Oh God. All right, we're gonna construct the current design. Now, what I need to do first, let's see, put that there. Let's go down here. Oh, I can't go down here. Is it a thing? Did I get it? I don't think I did. But you have to connect it to these down here. Are they connected? You can't really see it until you get up on it. Yes, they are connected. All right. Yeah, the draw distance for those little flashy boxes is like 50 or something, so you can't really see them until you get pretty close. That's why I usually jump into the build block to do stuff, because it's a lot quicker to move around. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna see how it happens. Sometimes this works for me right off the get-go, and sometimes it do not. So, yes, I did just say it that way. Construct current design, and we're gonna call it Warthog underscore Mark underscore 1. I always say Mark 1 if it's the first iteration, Mark 2 if it's the second iteration, or whatever. All right, it's coming in there. It's doing its thing. Let's look up and watch it. Oh my gosh, there's so many blocks there. Look at that. It's disgustingly beautiful. Looks like Swiss cheese. I didn't even look and see if we had all the pieces. But I know it's going to take a long time, because it's still got to build these doohickeys. And those doohickeys. Oh, goodness. It's taking forever. This is a thing right here, I swear. This is a thing. Not too shabby, though. I like the way it's looking. Are we missing pieces? might be missing pieces. Let's see. Are we missing anything? All right, we have resource status. We're missing gray standard hull because it's all in my freaking... Yeah, it's all in there. Let's just put it all in here just in case. Are you gonna do it? Resource status. Now we're missing power capacitors. And punch through effect modules. And decorative fans. Alright, so let's go into the general here and see if I have this stuff. Power capacitor. I got 8. That's not gonna be that's not gonna be enough. Oh no. Curse you, StarMade. We definitely need to do that. Punch through modules. Let's see if I have those. Punch through modules. And decorative fans. I don't think I have any of those. Decorative fans. No, I don't have any decorative fans. We're gonna have to make them. That's no big deal. We can do that. We got lots of assets. So punch through. I keep forgetting to look for the stuff I'm supposed to be looking for. So we want ship, effect, punch through modules. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of those. Let's take 2,000. All right, and power capacitors. There we go. Now we can fly around. Look how fast we're going. All right, so we have that down here. Locking or logic, crystal, support, systems. Yeah, we are totally out of power. So that's going to be basic. So change production, power, capacitor. Make that. Are you gonna make that? Let's try this. That might be the thing. There we go. There's 50. There's 100. So that's gonna take a minute. So let's go ahead and connect all this other stuff and this other stuff. Now, decorative fan, I'm guessing, is probably gonna be a basic function. So let's go back into here for a second. And then we'll have this guy pull from here, here, and here. So that should make this yummy get sucked out. Did I grab the wrong one? I think I did. I think it's this one. Yep, okay, it's that. That's the one. Didn't look and see how many. I think it was 2,000 that we needed, so that's going to take a minute. I added these down here to kind of give me an idea of what my max shields and stuff were on it. I could probably put these in here as well. There we go. That'll probably get yanked out here shortly when it gets kicked over. The dog is snoring. Just drives me crazy. She's such a weirdo. Why did you stop? Did you stop? All right, so we need about 900 more of that. We still need those decorative fans. 5 decorative fans, and that's it. So we got all the punch through we needed. We just need the power capacitors, which we were creeping up on, but we definitely need the decorative fans. So let's go down here and see if we have any factories, and we'll just drop down another basic, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Support, weapons, effect, factory storage. We just need a basic factory. Standard, there you go, basic factory. We have exactly one. So let's just put him right here. Like that. No. Okay, yeah, I do that. So we'll come over here and we'll get this guy and this guy. Because we just need 5 of those fans, so let's do the fan, decorative fan, and we'll hit OK, and it should make 5 of them relatively quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, deactivate production. And you should still be yeah, you're still attached to that. So we should definitely be seeing a completion here on this one relatively quickly. Let's see what we got. Resource status 100%, 100%, 98. We just need one more tick of power capacitors. 100%. Oh, it just happened just now. We witnessed it. Boom! Look at it. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, look at it. Let's go turn off. Let's go turn off the power capacitors. Actually, probably want to let that run. Probably want to let that run. View production recipe. Oh yeah, let that run. Crystal composite. That's hard to say. Don't laugh at me. Is it here? No. Capsules. No. There we go. Crystal composite. Right there. We got a bazillion of them. So yeah, let's let that run. We'll let that run for a while. Oh, but I'm so freaking thrilled. I keep shifting, trying to hurry up. We're gonna take it for a test flight. I know it is sluggish. I will tell you that it is sluggish. I've got a humongous amount of thrusters on it. The problem is its mass is just redonk, so it's a little bit sluggish. We definitely have to work on that, but we can definitely give it a run around and test it up. I think that is going to be a key thing here. Testing it, testing it, testing it, and then we can make some turrets. So we'll call this episode the testing episode, and then next episode on the Warthog we will do the turrets. What we have to do is get the missiles to fire, which I believe we can do that. We just need the the inner ship remote. I believe that's what it's called. Oh, this is so wonderful. It's for real now. It's for real. All right. Okay, now this is the front. Let's set our stuff up. The very first thing that we want is a cannon. And then we want our damage beam. And then over here on this end, we'll put our jump drive. I got 2 punch throughs. Why do I have 2 punch throughs? Did I already put one in? I may have. Okay, so we got... That's cool. We'll put the lower one on that end. And the piercing... Cloaker doesn't work, it's just aesthetics. But we definitely want to keep the radar jammer on. So I'm down with that. So let's undock this puppy and take her for a spin. Now, I don't mean sluggish in like being able to turn it or go forward and back, but turning it is definitely sluggish. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at it. Oh, love it. Watch this. That's where it fires from. What am I firing at? Okay, nothing. I guess it definitely... But look where the lasers come from. Out of its eyes. Oh, my God. I love it. Love it. Let's go blow some things up. Asteroid. Hello. I shoot asteroids all the time because they're jerks. They just sit there floating all lackadaisically. Now, here's the first thing we want to do. Make sure that radar jammer doesn't eat a lot of our power. It does. Ugh. Definitely. Let's turn that off then. All right, let's see if the piercing effect eats a lot of our power. No, not really. Okay. So piercing effect doesn't eat a whole lot of our power. Let's see about this hot, heavy punch through. Heavy punch through is good. So it looks like the radar jammer is our only thing. All right. That's the lower one. It's not going to make a difference at all. I wonder if we can turn both of them on. Oh, you can only have one on at a time. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, you can only have one on at a time. All right. Let's see about our jump drive. Just so you know, I'm holding the mouse button down and driving just so I can see if I can use my engines and system at the same time. All right, so let's test our weapons. Not too bad. Coring that out relatively quickly. Damage beam. I believe there's a subsystem to that. Give me a second. What is the subsystem on the damage beam? From cannon, so that's rapid fire. Okay. Not too shabby. Yeah, I've cored it through. I've cored through it already. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now the missile systems that we have are just a dead fire missile system. So let's scroll out here for a second, and we'll see about putting our. Okay, it's right there in front of it. So the right-hand side, that's where we're going to go. Let's go down to the right-hand side and push the button and see what happens. We're going to push the button. Okay. Push it. Boom! That was pretty significant. Oh, that was pretty significant. I love it. Let's look. That was pretty significant. I loved it. Pretty nice. That was definitely something to be proud of right there. Let's do it again. And this time we're gonna totally watch the damage numbers. Oh, it's not ready yet. Oh wait, I clicked. Wow, that was 4 digits, 5 digits, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Did I go through? Pretty much. Now, if I add explosive effect on that, it would definitely do a thing. I'm happy with that, though. I gotta say, I'm definitely happy with that. We need to test the other one. Yeah, test the other one. Too far. I need to go back a little bit to the right. A little more. Maybe down a little bit. Phone's ringing. Be right back. Und Shift F9. All right, let's see if this actually works. I don't know if I'm lined up right, but we'll see. Yeah, that one works too. So we just get that inner ship remote on there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Very nice. Okay. It's not amazing, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely a thing. I love it. So we just need to work on them turrets. And let's check our doors, make sure they work. Doors seem to work. I like it. Alright, let's hit this other one. Okay, that works. Those are retracted all the way. These are look like they're retracting all the way. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Definitely worth it. Alright, so let's close them up and see if they work. Oh, this is so perfect. It's so perfect. Ow. I sit down on my foot. And now I'm not comfortable. Alright. And alright, yes, the doors work. The missiles work. I need to increase my power. That's definitely what I need to do. And this is something I can do, because if you look up here, I have an enormous amount of room. And I left this room because I figured I was going to need some extra systems. And one of the extra systems I obviously need is power. Now I currently have 1.165 million E per second, which is not sufficient for the radar jamming. But what I can do is just not use the radar jamming right now. I would rather use it, but for the most part, I don't plan on it. I do have 2 punch through. There's the other punch through. Oh, yes. There's the other punch through. Yes. Yes, a whole big chunky section of punch through. Which I could probably connect to the other system and just make it one large system. But I like having two settings. I think that actually works. I'm gonna leave that because having two settings is pretty good. Now remember when I said the EMP had two groupings? You can see there's one grouping on this side and there's one grouping on that side. If I wanted to connect these two, I would just have to put something across and it would be fine. But I think right now my only real concern is power. That's it. I mean, and it's only if the radar jammer is going. Everything else seems to be working pretty good. Let's test the jump drive for Rizzles. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? I forgot where Jace's thing is. I don't remember where Jace's thing is. We could pop out there to see what's going on there. But you know what? I think what I'll do is I think I'm just gonna jump to the shop over here. Derelict. What is this? Undiscovered Derelict Alpha. I'm pretty sure that that's just a regular station. It might be an alpha, but worst case scenario, I get blowed up. So let's get this puppy going. I'm gonna fly. That's not too bad of a recharge time. Look at that. By the time I get turned around to face it. See, I tried working on my axes and making the thruster sections large enough to actually make a difference. Yeah, by the time I get turned around, it'll be... Oh, it's because that's what I have selected. Where's my other selection? It's not what I wanted to do. Plot path current. That's what I forgot to do. That's what I forgot to do. What in the heck? Okay. I was like, where's my thing? I'm looking for this thing and I still don't see it. Where's the stinking... There it is. Alright, plot path to current is what I forgot to do. I wasn't too far off, I guess. That's just that station's looking pretty good so far, but once I get the something is affecting your armor. Oh, I got that turned on. Yeah, you can only use one at a time. Yeah, that's cool though. I'm alright with that. 25%, not too shabby. 25% damage reduction and absorption between those two, because they're pretty much roughly the same efficiency. Alright, here, let's go. You ready? Jumping. Now what is it? This is what I wanted. There we go. Almost there. I was pretty close. I wonder what that system is straight up above. What is it? Alright. I wish there was a toggle setting to remove your own docked entities. You know what I mean? Like if it's docked to me, I don't want to see it. Like that would be cool. Alright, what is this? Looks like the Alpha. I think that's the Derelict Alpha right over there. What is that? It's a pirate station, Ada. Which definitely is a little scary, but I'm safe within the confines of the shop, I believe. Wonder if I can reach it with my cannons. Is it gonna say anything? It's 4,000 away, so probably not. Yeah, not too far away. See what the shop has, just in case. You have lots of money? No. You don't have crap. Somebody's been selling you junk. Let's look and see what junk you have to sell. Or to buy. Why do people sell raw resources to other shops, man? Sell it to me! Alright, yeah, I can't drive with a sustained power, but I can Okay, that's good. I like that. This is what I want. The load waypoint, my garage plot. All right. I can't drive with it activated, but I can definitely have it on. If I start using my jump drive, it only speeds it up a little bit. That's good. That's a good indicator. Why did I just suddenly stop turning there? Well, that's pretty fast. That power loss is significant. Yeah, definitely need to fix that. We will definitely fix that. Because once those turrets start going, I'm going to be even more hurting. I can always just turn it off. And I'm fine. Oh, yeah. Pretty good recharge rate even with the jump drive going. Yeah, definitely. I've got to say, I'm happy with it. Warthog test flight number 1, successful. I was going to say that. Successful. We have a 98% success rate. All we have to do is fix that power issue with the radar jammer, and I think we're good to go. I think I would like 2 million regen, but I would be satisfied with probably 1.5. That would be all right. Because right now I'm just like basically 1.1, which is not horrible, but it's also not amazing either. Oh yes. So let me know, comments below, what you think of the Warthog, formerly known as the Puma, formerly known as the Gladius. Let me know, because I'm amazing, and I'm super happy about it. Look at that thing. It looks angry. It looks really, really angry. What happens if I hit C? Alright, I'm acting a fool now. That was weird. It just stopped. That's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, so let me know, comments below, what you think, what you'd like to see different, what you'd like to see me add, any ideas you might have for power. One of the ideas that I had as far as turrets go, instead of doing like locked on turrets, what I was going to do is have 2 little escort fighters, kind of like what I did with my station with these little doohickeys down here. Have something like that off to the left and to the right. I could do that without too much difficulty, so let me know if you think that's a good idea, and we'll make it happen. I want to say that this is the one on this side. Yeah, it's on this side. We might be able to put it over here. We'll find out here in a second. Might be able to put it over here. Actually, did I ever put things on here? No, I did not. I never put things on there. Anyway, let's park this puppy, and then you guys can leave. Unless you're already gone. In that case, you have my permission to be already gone, because I'm thoughtful. All right, so on number 2, we'll put our 2 rail dockers there and there. And I have one on the side, so I need to pull forward. That's not forward. I'm like way below it. Get called into work? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Not today, Zerg. Boy, I got called into work. Alright, before I disconnect here, let's see if I'm connected. Dude, it fits. Look at that. It's pretty nice. I like it. Alright, so comments below. Got anything you want to add? It's looking good so far, people. It's looking good. Alright, talk to you later. See ya.